Hi everyone. In this video, I will be discussing about the prerequisites that need to be installed on Cloud Connector machines. So before we install Cloud Connector software, these are all the things that need to be there before we install Cloud Connector. The very first thing is the operating system. The following operating systems are supported: Windows Server 2022, 2019, 2016, 2012 R2. So we have installed it on. We have installed Windows Server 2016. So it is good. And the second one is Microsoft .NET Framework 4.72 or later is required. So before you install Cloud Connector software, we need to have .NET Framework 4.72 or later version required on that particular machine. So if you don't have .NET Framework, the installation is going to fail. So what we are going to do is we are going to install .NET Framework as well after installing the operating system. Okay, and few more things. We should never install Cloud Connector software on any other infrastructure component. It could be web server or controller or any other Exchange server or any other server. We should never install Cloud Connector on any other infrastructure server. It should be a separate server. It should be a separate server only for Cloud Connector role. We should not install any other component. It should not be domain controller. It should not be Exchange server. It should not be anything. It should be just for Cloud Connector. If you install Cloud Connector software on some Exchange server or some SQL server, it is going to fail and it is going your environment is going to have a lot of issues. So if you see here, the Citrix Cloud Connector is a component with a collection of Windows servers installed on Windows Server 2012 R2, Windows Server 2016, Windows Server 2019. The machines hosting the Cloud Connector must meet the following requirements. Citrix strongly recommends installing at least 2 Cloud Connectors in each resource location to ensure high availability. So in the production environment, once you create a resource location, whether it is on-premise or AWS Cloud or Azure Cloud, any other cloud platform, you need to have at least 2 Cloud Connectors. At least 2 Cloud Connectors. Okay, so okay, let me scroll down. Server requirements. Use dedicated machines for hosting the Cloud Connector. Do not install any other component on these machines. So as I have just explained, please do not install any other components on these machines. It is only for Cloud Connector. The machines are not configured as Active Directory domain controllers. Installing the Cloud Connectors on a domain controller is not supported. If you install Cloud Connector on a domain controller, it is not supported. It is going to create a lot of issues. Okay, so server clock is set to correct UTC time. So we are going to change the time on these servers. It has to be UTC. It has to be UTC time zone. And Internet Explorer Enhanced Security is turned off. If this is turned on, the Cloud Connectors might not be able to establish connectivity with Citrix Cloud. So we are going to disable this as well. I'm going to show. Citrix strongly recommends enabling Windows Update on all machines hosting the Cloud Connector. When configuring the Windows Update, automatically download and install updates. So we need to have Windows patches or Windows security updates installed on these 2 Cloud Connector machines. So that is mandatory. Okay, so whatever security patches that you're getting from Microsoft, they need to be installed on these 2 servers. So these are all the prerequisites. So I have already installed you know, 2 Cloud Connectors, Cloud Connector 1, Cloud Connector 2. So what I'm going to do is, before you install Cloud Connector, you need to make sure that IE enhanced security configuration is off. So please make sure that you turn it off. If it is on, please turn it off and click OK. Open Server Manager, select local server and turn it off. Okay, so once you do that, so we also need to install. If you see here, we need to install .NET Framework. Otherwise, Cloud Connector software will fail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download Google Chrome here, just to make it user friendly in my lab environment. And after downloading it, I'm going to install the .NET Framework. Okay. So Microsoft Edge or Internet Explorer, sometimes it is, it gives a lot of issues while downloading softwares or downloading software. So Chrome is a bit friendly. So I'm just trying to, install Google Chrome just to make sure things will go normally without any issues. Okay, I'm going to click on open folder. So you know how to install Google Chrome. So I'm going to run it as administrator. So you need to install .NET framework on both cloud connectors, Cloud Connector 1 and Cloud Connector 2. Okay, it is waiting to install. Okay, so Google Chrome software has been successfully installed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to google.com and type .NET Framework 4.8 download. Hit enter. Okay, it says download .NET Framework 4.8. I'm going to click on this link. Okay, I'm going to click on download .NET Framework 4.8. So it is going to download the software. Okay, so this is the software. So click on show in folder. I'm going to right click on it and run as administrator. Okay, I have read and accept the license terms. Click install. So please follow the same process. Download .NET Framework on your second Cloud Connector machine and install the software. So once .NET Framework is installed, uh, we can install the Cloud Connector. All right, so this is going to take a few minutes. So this is what I wanted to show in this particular video. So in the next video, we are going to do some configuration changes in the Cloud Connector. We are going to add those two Cloud Connectors to the domain, and we are going to make some configuration changes. All right, I really hope you find this. So after installing it, please restart the machine. It is going to ask for the restart. So once it is restarted, .NET Framework should be installed successfully. All right, so I really hope you find this information helpful. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.